Hey, you all, and good morning. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the great River Road alongside the mighty Mississippi. And it is day 10 of our great River Road trip as we are traveling the Mississippi from its origin in northern Minnesota down to its end in the Gulf of Mexico. And today we are starting our day in Marion, Arkansas. They have the Sultana, the exhibit here, a little small museum chronicling one of the worst boating disasters in the history of the United States. It occurred on a steamboat on the Mississippi River. So I figured we'd start the day with a little bit of horrific disaster. Please follow me. And this little building over here is Sultana, the exhibit. Top there it says the worst maritime disaster in U.S. history. And we have the big mural of the Sultana disaster there. See the riverboat engulfed in flames, people leaping out of the boat into the Mississippi water. Yeah, let's check this out. And here we have a replica of the Sultana here in the center of the museum. Now, this story is fascinating and also very horrifying. The Sultana actually served to return Union soldiers back to the North. When Lincoln was assassinated, they freed the POWs, the Union soldiers, and this ship was set to take them back to the North. Unfortunately, the captain may have put money before safety, maybe put money a little bit before anything. The capacity of this boat was 370 people, but he loaded it down with over 2,000 people. So placed over 2,000 people here on this riverboat, and unfortunately, that would cause one of actually the worst disaster, the worst maritime disaster in U.S. history. The boiler exploded in the middle of the night, just a little bit north of Memphis, near where we are right now, and there's massive flames you can see here on this photo. Massive flames. People knocked overboard the boiler. I guess is what controls the steam in the steamship. That exploded, and just look at all that the flames shooting out there. People in the water, falling out of the boat, jumping out of the boat for safety. This led to, I believe it was at least 1,400 people dying in this absolute horrifying scene, middle of the night, massive flaming boat, massively overcrowded flaming boat, and yeah, causing one of the worst, again, the worst disaster in U.S. history as far as boats go. There's some physical items here from the wreckage. There's a comb of a Sultana survivor. It says this brass letter opener was made from a piece of the wreckage of the Sultana. Yeah, these pieces of metal here from the boat. And here we have the ships in a bottle there. Let's see the Sultana there. And then this ship is the Sultana after the explosion, or rather during the explosion. You see, actually, there's a pair of antlers up there on top of the ship. And apparently, if they had antlers hanging on a ship, it was a notation that you had won a race against another steamboat. And this is an actual photo of the Sultana as it left Memphis. Yeah, you can just see how crowded it is, how many people there on the deck. Yeah, one of the craziest things about the Sultana disaster is that hardly anyone knows about it. And part of the reason for this was
It was a major point, a major turning point in American history. The president had just been assassinated, and it was a busy news day. The same day that the news of the Sultana appeared in the newspaper was the same day that they reported that they had caught Lincoln's assassin, John Wilkes Booth. See a comparison of the Titanic to the Sultana. Sultana way smaller, but it almost had as many people as the Titanic, about 100 less people. But there was almost as many passengers that passed away. 1,169 died, and then on the Titanic, it's 1,522. Now this is Private Beale there, and he has kind of an interesting story. He apparently was saved by an alligator. The story is that they had a pet alligator in a box. He took the alligator's crate and used it as his flotation device to be saved from the Sultana. And I guess later in his life would use the kind of the alligator as a sigil. There is a piece of scrimshaw with the alligator on it. It's the cane he carried had the alligator carved into it.
Now, apparently they are in the process of moving to a much larger facility. They showed some of the plans. They're going to have like a giant replica of the Sultana that you can actually climb aboard. But yeah, fascinating story, and it's really shocking, how little you hear about it. I guess what they explained, just it was a busy time in history. But as much as people are fascinated by the Titanic and that sort of thing, you'd think that the Sultana would get more attention. And we have crossed over the Mississippi River into Memphis, Tennessee. And as you're crossing the Mississippi, headed into the city of Memphis, one of the first things you see is a massive pyramid. The pyramid here in Memphis. Now, the name itself, Memphis, is named after an ancient city in Egypt. Much like Cairo, Illinois is named after a city in Egypt, so is Memphis, Tennessee. Both because of their relationship to the Mississippi River and the Egyptian city's relationship to the famed Nile River. So kind of an interesting Egyptian theme you run into here in this section of the Mississippi River. But the pyramid here used to actually be a sports venue. And what I remember as far as sports goes, I'm not big into a lot of sports, but I'm into pro wrestling. And the pyramid is where Steve Austin wrestled Vince McMahon in a steel cage for the St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view. Unfortunately, the pyramid was racked with financial issues and did not last long as a sports venue, but was later purchased by Bass Pro Shops that turned it into a massive, iconic outdoor store. So let's head in to the pyramid. Yeah, to me, definitely one of the most iconic sites in Memphis, the massive pyramid here on the banks of the Mississippi River. If you look up there on the top, they actually have a viewing area where you can look out onto the Mississippi. Out here in front, they have this sea of American flags honoring veterans. As you can see, they use antlers in all of their decorating. And in addition to being a massive outdoors store, this is also a hotel. You can check in here and actually stay in the rafters of the pyramid. Yeah, a lot of people have antlers above their fireplace. This fireplace is so massive, they have an entire elk on the mantle. Here we have a wax figure of Bill Dance, who is a famous fisherman. Over here we got a steampunk catfish sculpture, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, this whole facility is just pretty magnificent. As you walk out here into the pyramid, you can look up and see the trees of the Spanish moss, and you can see the shape of the pyramid here on the from the inside. You can see some taxidermy ducks dangling from that tree there, and they actually have a body of water here inside. You can see actual fish swimming around in there. There's something very large swimming right there. So yeah, they actually sell boats in the building here. And how do you sell boats without water? So they created their own little lake here full of fish, and you can see the boats parked over here inside. Yeah, this is impressive. Oh, there it is. I think that's is that a big sturgeon? That a big sturgeon right there swimming along? I think that's the Sturgeon General. Yeah, if you look up, kind of in the rafters there are the hotel rooms, kind of on the rafters of the pyramid, and but they are designed to look like cabins here, even though they're hanging on the inside of a pyramid. Over here, there's a shooting gallery where we can take some shots at an old abandoned steamboat here. Looks like there's lots of like little bits of taxidermy here within the shooting gallery. We'll put a few quarters in here, take a couple shots. All right, we got 25 shots. Let's make them count. We got the skunk here to... Oh, there we go. Made the skunk shoot its stink. I think I shot that groundhog there, but he's not doing anything. Oh, what's this beaver gonna do? There we go. I got the beaver. Got the beaver to dance. I think there's like a wolverine back there. Oh, some steam just shot out of the steamboat here. Take a few shots over on this side. So I saw there's an alligator. Oh my gosh, there we go. Shot the alligator. There he comes. Creeping out from under the boat there. And let's see what else we can... There we go. Can you see that? A little squirrel popped out of that bale of cotton there. What is this? Oh, that tree. I hit it and it's made a spooky face light up. And can we make this shoot steam here? There we go. Oh man. Maybe I need a trout pillow to cuddle with at night. Yeah, a lot of animals here, taxidermied and otherwise. See the giant tank there, where we can take a peek at what's going on inside the river.
Wow, look at this, Alex.
In 2024, the year of the pressed penny here on the Carpetbagger channel, and here we have some pyramid pressed pennies. You can get a penny with the pyramid on it. Also, you can get an alligator, a bear, or a delicious bass. I think we'll get a couple of these made. All right, ended up splurging, getting a full set. The pyramid, the bear, the bass, and the alligator. Oh, look over here. Got some gators swimming around. These look like little teenage gators. And you see here, this is the lookout. See this elevator shaft going up right in the center of the pyramid here. That'll take you to the very top of the pyramid where you can look out onto the Mississippi. I say we hop aboard. All right, and it's $8 to take a ride up to the top. And our chariot awaits. Well, you can see the alligators here from inside the elevator. Oh.
You're flying over 300 feet in the air.
Apparently this is the tallest freestanding elevator.
Here's another fun fact for you. This
You rise up over the pyramid. So here in the cap of the pyramid, they do have a restaurant and a bar. So there's a big aquarium there in the middle of the bar. And surrounding the bar is these wonderful steampunk fish, much like the one, the steampunk catfish we saw when we came in. Yeah, look at all these beasts. And yes, there's a wonderful 360 view from the restaurant, but we can actually step outside. Oh wow, this is an amazing view out here. There is the bridge we came in on. Driving across that bridge, we can see the pyramid peeking up in Memphis. You see how wide the Mississippi is right here. That island there in the middle, that's what they call Mud Island. There's the pyramid parking lot. And the city of Memphis over there, absolutely gorgeous. Walk over here to the other side of the lookout. Wow. Yeah, look at all those traffic ramps right there. Beautiful, beautiful view. And there is a second lookout deck over here. Now it does appear that the actual deck here is see-through. It's a little foggy, so you can't really see through it that well. But if you look closely, you can see the edge of the pyramid. Of course, if you just want to take a peek over top there, you can see the side of the pyramid. If we were to fall, we could just slide gently down the side of the pyramid to the bottom. Now looking out over here, look at that, across the river, that's Arkansas. And yeah, over here, the bustling metropolis of Memphis. And then you look across the river to Arkansas. That's West Memphis, Arkansas over there. It looks just like wilds.
And one for me.
Oh, there's the alligators waiting for us at the bottom. Yeah, you can see the elevator heading back up to the top there. Yeah, the narration said this is the tallest freestanding elevator, which I mean, I guess that just means that it's not up against a wall or anything like that. It's just straight up with, you know, no supports. And look over here. There's actually live ducks swimming around in the river there. We're gonna hop over this bridge here and head over to Mud Island. And here we head into Mud Island Park. Yeah, there's not a lot of people here. There was almost no one in the parking lot, and it's pretty empty here. And look at this, looks like an empty information booth. Oh, looks like maybe someone had pried open the door there. One very interesting thing they have here at Mud Island Park is a replica of part of the Mississippi River. Now, normally, this is actually filled with water. It's got a little water in it, but that's just from rain. Normally, they pump water through it. Apparently, it is down for renovations. They're not currently pumping water through it, which is it was definitely a bummer. I'd like to have seen that, but still pretty cool that this massive replica of the Mississippi River is here. And look what we have here. It's Cairo, Illinois. That's where we were yesterday. You can see just how sandwiched it is between the Mississippi. Whoop! I almost fell in. I almost fell into the Mississippi. You have the Mississippi River winding there next to Cairo, and then there is the Ohio River over here, and it's just sandwiched right there in between the rivers, which used to be a very strategic and beneficial place for it to be. Unfortunately, it is now kind of cut off from the rest of society. So it doesn't necessarily show the very beginning of the Mississippi River up in Minnesota. It kind of starts in that Cairo area, but then from there winds all the way down to New Orleans. Now, there used to be a Mississippi River Museum in this building here. I heard that it closed down. Looks like these escalators are not operating. Looks like they have currently turned into stairs. So let's just peek up here. This is kind of ominous. I don't know. I don't know if I totally love being here. Okay. Here is the Mississippi River Museum. It's still here. It's still physically here. You can look back there behind the bars. Oh, sounds like there's some construction going on in there. You can see a big riverboat there. And I hear drilling. So they're either refurbishing this museum or they're eliminating it, tearing it down. But I have to check back. Maybe at some point it'll reopen, or maybe it never will. Who knows? Yeah, there's definitely someone in there doing some work. Again, don't know if they're fixing it up or tearing it down. It's really warm in here. There's no air conditioning running. But see some kids there looking out. Is that Tom and Huck? Tom and Huck there looking out on the river. Yeah, this is a little different. It's like a chain hanging on the door there, but it's open. Okay, so it's like a little observation area. You can look down onto Mud Island Park. You can look down onto that Mississippi River replica. This is really a cool attraction. It's sad to me that it looks like no one's here and it's not necessarily in tip-top shape, but still really cool. I guess we'll head up here to the next floor. Again, the escalator out of commission here. Okay, so this is a pedestrian walkway. If you look over here, you see the Bass Pro Pyramid out that way. And there is a nice view of the city from up here. Wow. I guess this is the pedestrian walkway that'll take you from Mud Island to mainland Memphis there. Oh wow, look at that. There appears to be a abandoned monorail, or like a hanging monorail there. See, it looks really dusty. It looks like one of the windows have been smashed out. It's got some graffiti on it. I guess that would have taken you underneath the pedestrian walkway over to Memphis. Man, this place looks like it was a lot of fun at one point. What happened? What happened to Mud Island? In fact, leave a comment in the comment section. Someone maybe local or someone who knows more about Mud Island, but I'd love to know more. I'd love to know more about what's going on. And there's a ladder here. You think it'd be okay if I just walked up the ladder a little bit and just took a little peek here I normally don't try to climb strange ladders, but my interest is piqued. Now, can you see? Look at the monorail up close. I should really get off this ladder. I feel like I'm the last man on Earth, and I'm enjoying a day at Mud Island Park. Let's see if we can see the river. Well, you can see the river there. Yeah, you can see the big Mississippi River there, and the little Mississippi there, winding along. Yeah, let's get out of this building. I saw that, remember that chain and lock on the door. I'm afraid someone's gonna like lock that chain behind me, and I'll be stuck forever on Mud Island. Does anyone else think this is a little unsettling? That was weird. And here's where we are right now. This is Memphis, Tennessee here along the river. And there's Mud Island. Mud Island right there. You can see the pedestrian bridge, the former monorail there, taking you to Mud Island. And we'll get a sneak peek of what's in store for us. Oh man, we got a long way to go. Oh, this section of the model is almost completely filled with water. I mean, it's flowing in the wrong direction, but it's still full of water. Yeah, at least we get some idea here of what the model is like when it's full. I think people like to come out here in the hot summer days and splash around in it. And here we go. We have made it to New Orleans. I guess that would make that Lake Pontchartrain. Boo. Let me see the trickle of the Mississippi leaving New Orleans and finally making it to the Gulf of Mexico. And here in front of the Memphis skyline, we have the famous Memphis sign that says Memphis. All right, and I booked a boat cruise here on the Mississippi for Memphis, but it's over there on the other side of the river. So I got to get off Mud Island, get back to Memphis, and get on a boat. Actually, I need to hurry upstream. I'm worried I'm going to miss my boat. Also, I have this pavilion here that looks pretty abandoned. I don't know if this was covered at one point. You see kind of the remnants of an old structure here. Okay, we've gotten to the other side. There's Mud Island across the way, and there are the riverboats. So we got to get down there and figure out which boat is ours. All right, looks like there's some people already aboard the riverboat here. I guess we enter through the dock. Okay, we're gonna be riding on the Island Queen today. All right, look at this.
Would you like for us to take your photo before you go?
So we enter here. All right. So here is the dining area. They have the stage and the bar in here. Right. Out here. And there is the paddle boat. Now, I have grown suspicious. I believe that the paddle boat on the boat in St. Louis was not actually propelling the boat, and I don't know if this one is either. But still, it adds a good touch of flair. Yeah, I do really love the design of these riverboats. Really kind of a classic look there. I guess we can either grab a table or just stand around, which is what I tend to do. Up here to the tippy top. Yeah, there's the pilot's deck up there. And there is Mud Island behind us.
Good afternoon to everybody. Welcome aboard the Memphis Riverboat Rides. My name is Lanier Smith. I'm going to be your moderator for this afternoon. At any time, but while doing so, take your time, walk slowly, hold on to those handrails. Once you're going upstairs, no standing on top of table backs, chairs. These two urban upper decks, or you can smoke on the lower part of the first deck. Queen 3, it was built in 1979. By the way, has anybody ever heard of that song called Walking in Memphis? The video for that song was shot aboard the Memphis Queen 3. It's on land that was originally owned by the Chickasaw Indian Nation. The federal government paid them something in the area of about $300,000 for the fact it was the biggest market in Tennessee. Now, at any time, there would be dozens of ships coming in and out of the Memphis harbor. Let's keep our attention to our port side, our left side, coming up on another very important part of Memphis. Now, Tom Lee, he was a black guy, looked a little something like me. Looked out in closer, he realized that Emmy Norman was in the process of capture. Altogether, Tom Lee saved the lives of 32 men, women, and children. Can we give Mr. Tom Lee a big round of applause, a local hero as well as a national hero? Now let me break off the Now let me go back to Tom Lee. As I said, Tom saved 32 people. The city of Memphis was so grateful. They wanted to do something special for Tom Lee. They gave him a job with the city of Memphis, a permanent job. But unfortunately, they didn't go over 2023. There were 26 people perished that day when they didn't go on. This gentleman by the name of Leroy Hindley. Now, he was just a 5-year-old boy back in 1925 when Tom Lee was on the Mississippi River. The river, so the river was congregated with all the The Mississippi River is only about 9 to 12 feet deep. Now Tennessee was, of course, a Confederate state, so Memphis was a large 3-level steamship. Now, this ship was powered by 4 big boilers.
I love getting a chance to ride the different riverboats in the different cities. First rode the riverboat in Hannibal, a small town riverboat cruise, St. Louis riverboat. You got to see the arch, some of that industrialization alongside the river there. And then now we are here, this wonderful riverboat here in the city of Memphis. I did not get to ride a boat in Minneapolis or St. Paul. They weren't running them during the week while I was there. But yeah, it's definitely interesting getting a different view of each city from the riverboat. Now you can see the skyline there of Memphis. Then over there we have the pyramid. We are crossing under the bridge that we crossed over earlier today on car. Looks like we are getting ready to head back into the harbor.
The pyramid stands 32 stories tall, the 10th tallest pyramid in
Take care, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now the riverboats are only a few blocks away from the Peabody Hotel, so I figured we'd go check on the Peabody ducks. And here it is, the Peabody Hotel. See, here at the Peabody Hotel, there are ducks that live in the fountain all day long. At night, they go up to a penthouse on the top of the hotel. And there's a whole ceremony, and I actually see the duck master over there. So I think they're going to be having their ceremony here shortly to send the ducks back up to their penthouse. You can hear him quacking. Oh, look at that. Topped up on the side here. I don't know, I think he knows better than to venture out into the hotel. What do you guys think? And while we're waiting for the ducks, I thought I'd grab myself a little drink. This is the Peabody Refresher. It's muddled cucumber, jalapeno, peach lime, peach syrup, cucumber, and a jalapeno garnish. I just ordered the first thing on the menu, but look at that. It looks nice, doesn't it? All right, see if I can sip this without spilling it. That would be really embarrassing in a classy place like this. Ooh, that's good. Really sour. It's not too spicy. It's not burning my mouth, but I can taste the jalapeno. Oh, there's a little bit of a burn. It's pretty tasty. Well, there's the duck master there. He's got the steps and the red carpet there for the ducks. You can see everyone gathering to get a glimpse of the ducks headed back up to their penthouse. See people in the rafters up there to watch the duck procession. Oh, the duck master's talking.
Everyone over here by the elevators. Good evening, how are you all this evening?
Woo!
Hey, yes, I appreciate you. Thank you. Breathe. Push it. So let's cheer them on.
All right, they're unrolling the red carpet for the ducks.
Already halfway there. Don't give up, y'all. Teamwork makes the dream work. Here we go.
Oh, no.
We got the right people today. We got the right here. All right, don't give up. Don't give up. You're close to anything. Keep on pushing. I got faith in you. You can do it. You can do it. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. Let's give it up for the red carpet. For the world famous ducks market from the rooftop down to the lobby and back every single day. Now once again, my name is Keenan Walker. I am the duck master here at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee.
Here they come.
Looking good. There you go, duck. Awesome. Now, ducks, let's say hello to everybody who's come out to see you. Say hello to everyone down there by the way.
Flapping their wings there. There they go.
Baby over here. Hey, I remember the first time I was over here. Let's see if we can get him to strike a couple photos. Hey, duckies.
That baby's trying to grab a duck. Baby loves ducks, I think.
Very good. Perfect job. Perfect job. Take it down a little further. Now, baby, that's the first time we're right around this area. What's your name? See that Scylla? Scylla. Hey, duckies. Can y'all strike a pose for my friend Scylla?
He's posing for photos. See everyone here got their phones out, their cameras out.
What's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob. I made you a promise. I said I'd get the ducks a pose for you.
All right.
Come on down just a little bit right over here, duckies, right there. Hey, duckies. Can y'all strike a pose for my friend Jacob?
Hey, ducks. All right. Oh.
Not touch the ducks. I know it's tempting. It's all good. Looking good. That's for you, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much.
Man, you were doing a perfect job. How you feeling? There we go. All right, who else is here for the first time? Who else is here for the first time down here? First time. What's your name?
I'm Maddie.
Maddie? All right, let's bring him down just a little bit further. Right over here, Nuggets. Come on, right about there. All right, hey, Nuggets.
Getting in the elevator there to head up to their penthouse.
Here's two. Here's everybody. Have a good night.
Oh, and there they go. So according to the Duck Master, the whole story behind the ducks is that there was a hunting trip. The owner of the hotel went on a hunting trip. They used live decoys, which I guess they used live ducks, to attract other ducks on which they could shoot. And so they got back from their hunting trip. Apparently they had become very intoxicated during their hunting trip. And they brought their live decoys back and they set them loose in the fountain as a joke, as a lark. But then they went up to the rooms, they slept off their drunkenness, and then when they woke up, the owner was worried that maybe he had done something bad by releasing ducks into his hotel. But it turned out they were swimming in the fountain, and the guests loved it. So later they hired an animal trainer from the P.T. Barnum Circus, and he trained the ducks to march down and into the fountain in the mornings, and then back into the elevator and up to their penthouse every night. Yeah, I've never noticed these two crazy looking dog statues right here in the hallway. Now they do have a little miniature museum up here on the mezzanine. Oh, look at this. Have these phone booths here. Look at that. You can make a little phone call there with a old-timey phone. Close yourself in so no one can listen to your conversation. Look down onto the bar there. There's the fountain. But sadly, the ducks have headed back up to their penthouse, so we can't enjoy them swimming. Okay, here's the Peabody memorabilia room up here. You can see some of the old items here from the hotel, little matchbooks, bars of soap, there's a razor there with a duck head on it. Some old photos of the hotel there, some original room keys. There's a little gift shop over here. Yeah, in here you can buy a wide variety of duck-related items. Grab yourself a mallard there. You also have rubber duckies. You can get them in either Elvis or Dolly Parton. And oh yeah, he has entered the public domain. There is Steamboat Ducky. Oh, that's fun. You have duck underwear here. It says butt quack. Okay, maybe this place isn't that classy after all. Some Christmas ornaments here. There you have the Peabody Hotel with some ducks outside. You have a duck dressed as the Duck Master. And then a little Christmas ornament key fob. This little ornament there has the duck fountain. It's just like, I don't know if it's like a snow globe. Not really a snow globe, more of a Christmas ornament. You can still shake it a little. Oh, here you have a more proper snow globe. This is like the magnet style. Oh, look, and it's raining gold here at the Peabody. It's like gold flakes in there. You saw some official Peabody canned duck there. I don't know what's in there. And outside of the Peabody here, we have somewhat of a walk of fame. There's Gary Bell's. It looks like there's duck footprints. There's more up here. Henry Turley. I don't know if these are humans or ducks. Actually, I'm guessing, if I just had to take a stab in the dark, I'm guessing maybe these are the names of the duck masters that have served here at the Peabody. But over here, just right across the street from the Peabody Hotel, we have one of my favorite places to eat here in Memphis, the Flying Fish. Now, there are several locations to the Flying Fish, but one thing they do is they actually adopt Billy Bass, the singing fish that were a craze in the 90s. And actually, if you donate your own Billy Bass, they will give you a free basket of catfish in exchange for your donation. And way back in 2019, I actually donated my own Billy Bass to the Flying Fish here. And if I remember, he's over here by the men's bathroom. And there he is, up there. See the Carpetbagger, donated April 12th of 2019. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that was 5 years ago. That is insane. But also, the food here is amazing, so let's grab something to eat. And I've been on the Mississippi River for a week and a half, and I haven't had any catfish yet, so I decided to go all in. I got the whole fried catfish, which is pretty enormous, and then got a little seafood gumbo there to go with it. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a big old catfish there. Got the seafood gumbo here as well. Let's go ahead and try some of that first. Love gumbo, love Cajun food. Might be a little hot. So yummy. Ooh, it's spicy too. Well, let's tear into this catfish here. I love catfish on the bone. So let's a big giant cup of tartar sauce there. And, oh my goodness. Oh. Catfish, one of the most delicious fish known to man. A true Mississippi River delicacy there. We are pretty close to Clean Plate Club. Just a few bones and French fries left behind. And goodbye, little fishy. I will see you next time. And since we are here in Memphis, might as well take a peek over at Beale Street, the drunken party area of Memphis, Tennessee. Over here in front of the Blues City General Store, we have a pressed penny machine. Let's get us a Memphis pressed penny. Get cranking. And there we got a full set of the Memphis pennies. There we have the Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame bar and restaurant there. Of course, Jerry Lawler, one of the most famous wrestlers from Memphis. Silky O'Sullivan's here. You can see it has kind of like the front of an old building that's like braced with this scaffolding. And supposedly, I've never actually seen them out here, but supposedly they do have goats inside the bar. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited here. Apparently, there actually are goats up here. It says beware Irish diving goats. I never seen the goats before. I thought they were just a legend. Look, there's a diving goat right there. What are you doing there, goaty? You getting ready to dive? Hey, goaty. Oh, he's going up his spire of his castle there. There's the nice little Irish bar with a couple of goats climbing a tower. I wonder if they actually dive. I don't think they dive. I don't think that would be safe. They have the infamous Coyote Ugly here with Jack Daniels out front. What have they done to you, Jack? What have they done to you? See this grand theater here, the Daisy. Who's that at the ticket booth there? Oh, looks like maybe like a fortune teller with a disco ball instead of a crystal ball. Out of the corner of my eye, through the door of this gift shop here, I spotted another pressed penny machine. You get the, it's the word Memphis all crazy there. Yeah, gotta get this one. And these are like the machines in Hannibal, where you push the money in, it rolls down there, and it grinds it by itself. Doesn't need your arm to help it. And there's the fun little Memphis penny. So I wanted to give you guys a big thank you for joining me here today on our adventures here in Memphis, Tennessee. Tomorrow, the journey continues down the Mississippi. So we head south on the final leg of our great Mississippi journey here, our great river road trip. Thank you so much. If you like these videos, please subscribe. When I'm not following the Mississippi River, I'm traveling the country, filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help out the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. Doing personalized messages on Cameo. If you want to send a message to a friend, a family member, yourself, check the description of this video. All the information is down here, and all of those things help keep this train on the track, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.